Ham Radio Prep is the fastest and most effective program to study for your ham radio license. Our complete multimedia course makes it easy to pass the ham radio license test, even if you're a beginner. Study at your own pace with 10 step-by-step lessons that are simple to understand and cover all of the official FCC questions. Take our course and you'll pass the exam on your first try or your money back, guaranteed. Begin your journey to becoming a licensed ham radio operator.
And there it is, Sunday night live stream. Almost the end to a very, very awesome weekend. Guys, I can't thank you guys enough for being in the chat since basically 6 p.m. my time Friday night. So this was like 49 hours ago we started this endeavor. And I speak for myself when I say that I think it's the best one yet. A lot of really great content was shown this weekend. A lot of really cool guests come on to multiple channels, and I know that pretty much all the YouTubers who are participated in live streaming this weekend would agree with me when I say that. So thank you very much for attending all of the shows this weekend. This is technically the wrap-up stream, but we're going to do an encore. So Ria's going to be on after me, and she's going to do a kit build with Joe K0NEB. So be sure to check that out. The playlist is still active, so if you come here through the playlist, be sure to watch after this stream is over. We're going to wrap this up in about an hour and 45 minutes, so she can go live, and then that will be the finale, the true finale of the YouTubers Hamfest weekend. So, had a really good time this weekend. So I've got these, I ordered some extras of these Ham Radio, I Survived the Ham Radio Invasion of Dayton 2022 shirts, and I've got a few of these left in my own personal inventory, so when those are gone, this shirt will be taken down. But these are over on shop.hamradio2.com. I got some new Tank Radio shirt, a little bit new style of Tank Radio shirts in, so I wore one of those the other day. Frank was disappointed I didn't wear it on the stream. But those were out over there, and of course our Ham Radio Happy Hour glasses are on the shop. And I will be putting up some Ham Radio Happy Hour logoed t-shirts soon. So all of that will be on shop.hamradio2.com, so you guys check that out. So I've got the random number generator pulled up already, and I've got the spreadsheet open, and I'm going to bring all the guys on first before I open up this spreadsheet here. So those of you watching in the chat, if you participated in the YouTubers Hamfest this weekend, if you had a live stream or a premiere or anything like that at all, you are welcome to join my Zoom link. It's the same link that I always use. So please, Frank's got co-host right now, so you guys are welcome to join. So let's just go ahead and bring this over here and put that there and unmute that. And hey guys, what's going on, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
So Jason.
What's up? Is that Carlos?
Yep.
Carlos is as loud as his dummy load right now.
All right. Oh, wow.
Didn't take long to get that joke out.
Carlos the dummy load.
So I'm going to ask the question that I've already seen several times in chat.
Okay.
Is the giveaway sign-ups over, or
Yes.
can we get in?
No. So I closed down the signups about 2 hours ago. Downloaded the spreadsheet, or exported the spreadsheet, I should say. Went through and removed a bunch of duplicates. So I foiled your plans if you signed up with the same call sign under multiple email addresses. Sorry about that. But yeah. So yeah, but it closed 2 hours ago. Now here's a dilemma. Okay, here's a small dilemma. I have a box full of, I say full, I have 10 or 12 Sherry nodes, brand new in a box, that I bought a few months ago to do giveaways of Sherry nodes on the channel, and I was thinking about doing that next month, maybe in some sort of in conjunction with Field Day type thing. However, I learned last weekend at Hamvention that it's darn near impossible to get Raspberry Pis right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is Sherry. These are the Pi Hat versions of the Sherry note. Can you send them to me, Hayden? Can you ship them?
Can you send me the shari notes?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
We can do
Wheeling,
that.
dealing, and gouging.
So-
Here we go.
That's a lot of money exchanging hands right now.
No
That's
doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No.
emailed them last
Oh.
week asking if they had some, and they have yet to get back to me properly to send me an invoice because I want
Okay.
one. So
Okay.
I'll send you one.
Okay.
I'll send you 3 pies for 1 node, and
this.
we'll do some deals. All right.
Hmm.
Gladly give you a pie on Tuesday for a
Yeah.
sherry note
For
today.
Sherry note
Wheeling and
today.
dealing.
Yeah. So I don't know if I want to try to go down that route of giving away Sherry nodes next month when it's going to be so hard for people to actually do anything with them because they don't. Now, as the guys at Tapper are fond of saying, every time the Tapper DCC starts, they do a show of hands. Okay, how many Raspberry Pis do you have? Do you have more than 5? Do you have more than 10? Do you have more than 15? Hams go up all over the room and say, okay, now how many are still in a box? More than 3, and everybody's hand goes down. So, or how many are being used? More than 3, and everybody's hand goes down. So it's very possible that people have Raspberry Pis floating around that are doing absolutely nothing right now.
That's me
It'll
right
run
there.
off a 3B, right? It'll run off a 3B.
How many do you want?
This one,
Look at Hayden.
So-
He still has them in the box.
They're in the box.
I
Yeah.
have a
yeah,
couple in the box,
exactly,
too.
yeah.
What's in the box? What's in
So-
the box?
I have to go back and check. They make a specific Sherry Pie hat for 3B and for 4, and I
Oh.
think I got the ones for Pi 4.
Mm.
I think so. Frank, you're falling down on your job, buddy.
What am I doing?
You're ignoring the waiting
Oh,
room.
I made it several people here already.
Oh, okay.
I got Steve. I got
Yeah,
Mike.
that's Steve.
I got majority of these guys.
All right.
So,
Yeah. So I'll have to go double check and see exactly which version these are for, because there's 2 versions. There's one that plugs into the USB on the side of the Raspberry Pi. That one is specific because on a Raspberry Pi 4 board, it has the one of the USB ports is a USB 3, and it makes a big difference which Sherry board you get to match up to Pi 3 or Pi 4. With the Pi hat, it might not matter. I'll have to go look. I don't recall. But
Do you
I
have
mean,
the VHF or the UHF ones?
I've got 3 VHF, and the rest of them are UHF. So yes, I do. Is the answer to your question. But that's what I was gonna do next month for a giveaway. I'm torn right now if I still want to do that, or if I want to do something else. So don't put it in the chat. Send me an email if you have a really good idea for a giveaway. Next month and the month after, I've got 2 or 3 things in the works, but I don't have anything like ready to pull the trigger on. So send me an email. Let me know what you guys would like to see on the show as a giveaway coming up in the next few months. So
I'm torn.
that's
Should
what
I
it is.
open the Firestone 25th anniversary 2021 or the 2021 Tequila Barrel Sunrise?
Tequila all the way.
Think so?
Uh,
Kind of want to try the tequila myself.
That's-
but
don't
Yeah.
make me break out with that dangerous tequila like I did last.
We all saw what happened there.
That was dangerous.
Yeah, that was
One-
dangerous.
Yeah, 1/3 of the bottle's gone.
That was dangerous. Gosh. All right, guys. We're going to be giving away a two Buddipole antennas tonight, a Buddy Hex and a Buddy Stick Pro. Hayden, if you wanna contact HRO and give them your credit card and pay for 3 or 4 7610s, I'll be happy to give them away on your behalf.
Oh, you did
How's
say
that?
that.
Yeah, I saw it. It's on the screen right now. On top of the 2 Buddipole antennas, okay, I'm gonna give away a couple of T-shirts or caps or glasses from the store. So we're gonna pick 5 winners tonight. Two people from the store, 2 Buddipole antennas. On top of that, Mike Forsyth, AC2 Victor, Alpha Charlie 2 Victor, has offered it. He met me at Dayton last weekend, and he said, look, I bought this 705 backpack. I'm not going to use it. I've never used it. I don't remember why, if he didn't like it, or if I don't remember why, the reasoning behind it, but he said, I got this brand new backpack that's never been used. Give it away on your stream. And I said, okay, cool. So somebody's going to win a brand new IC705 Icom backpack this tonight as well, that Mike will ship directly to you.
That is a fantastic backpack.
I know you got a lot of use out of yours.
Oh my gosh.
So it's so that's on the docket tonight as well. But I wanted to go through and talk to everybody and see what besides your own stream, what was the favorite stream one of your favorite streams you saw this weekend?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
And yeah. And I'll start out. I really like Josh's stream with DL2 Man and Papa Echoed 1, whatever.
Nancy Zulu. Yep.
Nancy. Yeah, that's him. So I thought that was interesting. Those guys were.
It's nice to hear the backstory on that whole thing, right? Like, I mean, we know what the true SDX is. We've been talking about it for the last like 3 or 4 months, but there's actually quite an interesting story behind it with, its ties to the the QTX, QDX. I always screw those up, but and then it being software that runs a CW radio, a single sideband. So cool! Like, what a cool idea! Yeah,
yeah, it's good. It was good. I like that stream. I liked, of course, Mike. I liked your stream with Stefano. He's always fun to listen to. And
oh my gosh, yes.
Still mine. I was going to say the Stefano stream. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
And dude, the awesome cables. I can't wait to get some.
Yeah, and Coffee and Ham Radio's had Wayne from Elecraft on. I love Elecraft. They make excellent products, of course, and I enjoyed listening to that stream as well. But what are some of the other streams you guys liked?
I didn't get it.
Pascal was good.
Oh yeah.
I missed that one. I did not get the chance to see that one, but yeah, I would like to go back and watch that.
I liked Charlie's stream he just did, learning CW. That was pretty good.
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm gonna say there. That's like asking who your favorite cat is, but
Satan, of course,
because there were so many. So I want to throw. So I didn't get a chance to see Hayden's stream about Parks on the Air and Worldwide Flora Fauna, and I'll tell you, last night when I went to bed, I put that on. Did not watch.
Put you right to sleep.
I did not know. I did not watch a second of it. My eyes were closed, but I listened to the entire thing, and hearing what you guys talked about, and like just coming from like not only from just myself, but where Parks on the Air was in like 2018 when I started doing it, and where it is now. It's worldwide, and hear that coming from Australia. It's made it to the farthest corners of the globe now. And that's why I couldn't sleep for an hour, because I was listening to that whole conversation. So that was, for me, just being kind of a POTA guy. And James, I'm sure you can say the same thing. That's pretty awesome. But also, I really enjoyed watching our friend the Smoking Ape do that 9-to-1. Like he has taken like, we all joke on him toroids and we make fun of him and stuff, but dude, Ape has taken anything that has to do with a toroid or a ferrite or anything, and he's just, Josh, what do you say? All gas, no brakes, something like that.
Yeah,
he's not here.
On. So watching him make that 9-to-1 unon, and with the banjo music, even if it was for like 3 seconds, that was a really good video. And
the banjo music
I
was
enjoyed that. I mean, and so many people were commenting in the chat too, like that banjo music. But then the CW guys, Charlie, and everything you did, I'm not gonna lie, I've been out on my front porch. I'm a little more red right now. My neighbor's making a G90 Go box, and I may have been drinking some cocktails. It's currently it's only 99.8 degrees on my porch. It was 102 point something on my porch earlier, but just those were kind of the things that just clicked with me. So
no, I agree with you on that. So Dominic wants to know, is POTA basically field day 24/7 now?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty much
every day.
The bands are open now.
Every day is field day.
So I'm sitting out on my front porch and I'm
Hammers.
hunting POTA. Dude, on the Hammers app, where you have, when you put when you put your log as Parks on the Air and you can do the POTA spots, it just, you scroll and scroll, and there's so many people right now doing Parks on the Air at this very moment.
It's amazing.
It's
There was
crazy.
a
DU,
Spain
sorry again,
station
Mike.
doing a Parks
What
and
app was
Rec
that?
program, But yeah, it's just
Hammers.
It's stupid. And I'm sure
Hammers.
James is just as stupid
Joking.
Hammers.
hiding it.
Parks and Beers revived the HF best, I think.
Yes. I totally agree with that.
I enjoyed Don's interview with Matt too on
thank you.
POTA. That
Yeah,
was
that was
Thank
good.
it was good to hear from him. And just saying too, Matt had the best audio I've ever heard on a stream ever. Like that, I don't know what he's doing, but it sounds so good.
I'll tell you two things, just two quick comments with Mike MRD. POTA has become so popular now, which is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know when I go through the POTA app to look, like, to find James, I either got to look through a call sign or I've changed the field. Now I'm going by frequency. So I start at above my general portion. I work my way up high or low, depending on, on the band. But because it's just so congested and packed, doing it by who just came on, I'm potentially losing people who've been activating for 15 minutes or 10 who are still there. That's how popular it is right now. I got to give props out to Charlie, because you guys know me. I'm not a CW guy, but for the last hour or so, I was so glued to Charlie's stream, because between what they were talking about are some of the perils and the stumbling blocks that many of us, including myself, over the last 30 years, guys who want to learn CW, who get frustrated, but listening to ways of how to get over those hurdles and fresh new ways. It's very encouraging. It really, really is. So thank you, Charlie.
Yeah.
You're on mute.
Yeah,
it's just Kurt.
I'll say that to kind of add to that first statement you said, Don, is that people don't wait long enough, because I'll be out at the park working a pile up, and I'll hear like 8 or 10 stations, 12 stations. I can't pull them all out at the same time, obviously, but I can hear them in there. And I'll go back to one, then I'll go back to another one, then I'll go back to another one, and then it kind of quiets down, and it kind of gets to, I'll hear this guy in the back, he's like a 5.2 or a 4.4, and I'm like, okay, you guys need to try harder. You guys who I haven't called your name yet, I hear you in there. Don't go away just because I don't come back to you first. So
just say last call.
Yeah.
Just say last call.
Yeah, that's right.
The POTA King
James
speaks.
James' pile-ups have been so deep at night. I'll let him run for 15, 20 minutes. I won't even try. I'll be walking around here in the garage. I'll be in the wherever, and then I'll go work them. And to me, let everyone, some guys have to be first, whatever, just go for it, but it's fun to, plus I like listening to the pile-ups, because I can hear I can look at the band, I can look at the website to show where the band's open, where the footprint is open,
right?
But it's nice to hear the chasers, the hunters, where they actually are. And that's a sign too of learning about the bands. So
there's
another tip for you.
No reason not to call CQ though. There's no.
You always call CQ.
Yeah,
always.
Don't wait.
Even on 10 meters.
Because people wrap up their contact with Jason, and then they're going to be looking for the next contact. So that's where you come in. So just call it.
I also like to say, if you're activating and you have a large pileup, give it a second, maybe once every 5 or 10 minutes, to say, are there any QRP stations there? Or any park to park stations?
Park to park is usually easy to spot out.
Well, yeah,
for me. But yes, I find myself, I always think that I always think, I'm going to call for QRP, and then I forget about it. So, so that's good. That's good advice, though. Yeah.
Good advice, though. Call CQ, because Jason, you and I were on Galveston Island, 3-4 weeks ago? Not even.
Yeah.
And what did we do on 17 meters? We looked at the scope. There was nothing. And then you're like, you know what? I'm just going to call CQ. And I'm like, do it, buddy. Pile up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
totally.
You never know.
That's like 10 meters. Yeah. That's why I get frustrated when I hear the text say 10 meters is dead. No, it's not.
Dude,
you
10 meters
get on there.
Banging right now.
What about
right now?
RF. Start pushing that off.
What about on Friday? How much 10 meters was open?
And how I worked Hayden on Friday. So I now have Hayden log.
That was on 17.
It's open right now, but KR7RK
He's part of the 10-10 club. He tries to get 4 10-meter contacts every time, and this was even at the bottom of the sun cycle.
That's cool.
And he almost
cool.
every time he got it. So it's not even just the sun cycle. Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what the key with 10 meters is patience. They'll be there. You just need to be patient.
Yeah.
And it's also nice to have one of those cheater buttons, and some of the Icoms and other nicer radios have that you just hit it and it just calls CQ for you.
Yeah.
That's definitely, Arrow Adjuster says, POTA guys, are you donating to the various states' wildlife parks department for the upkeep of the parks? So, yeah, I buy an annual pass every year.
Yep.
Well, for Texas.
So for Texas, Yep. And but you
I-
have to
I
pay
do
to
the
get
same
into a
thing.
park.
Yeah.
I mean, most parks you have to pay to get into, even if it's like $5. So, and then Josh's comment, I buy a hunting license also.
Yeah,
so
I think somebody thought that was a snarky comment. Actually,
No.
hunting license does a lot for the wilderness conservation.
It absolutely
fishing
does.
license.
Yeah,
I got a
hunting and
fishing
fishing license. Yeah,
absolutely.
I
I
buy
think
actually
somebody took that
fish
as
too.
No,
I think somebody took that as just out there wasting animals. No.
No.
Look into where that money goes. Hunting
yeah.
license is very good for the conservation of our natural spaces.
That's
Yeah.
that's
And
very
it pays
true.
for the game wardens and to go out there and help regulate it. It pays for all the research that goes on to studying the animals and migration, all that other stuff. It's a great thing to have or to participate in.
Yep.
Plus, think about all the guys that pay for a hunting license and never make a kill.
Oh, there's tons.
Or never get a chance to go
That's
out,
free
right?
money.
Because
Yeah.
life got in the
Real
way.
estate. It's free real estate.
Yeah.
It's free.
Or even a fishing license. You don't take any fish home.
New Jersey Ham Radio
Yeah.
says New Jersey state parks are free for this summer.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. We'll go out and enjoy them.
Wow.
Parks on the air.
Because they
That's
charge you
awesome.
to leave the state.
Yeah, they do. They do.
I wasn't gonna say
lived
that.
in New Jersey. I lived just outside of Philadelphia.
Where's beer
Go
snack?
in for free. You want to leave?
Oh gosh. Yep. Well.
Pay up
Anyway.
second.
no, pay
Anyway.
up. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me show everybody what this.
This
Oh, I lost it. Let me show everybody what the participation trophies look like today.
yes.
And
We get the participations because we're on stream.
You do. Yeah, you get a participation trophy. But yeah, so this is my random number generator here. I'll put that in a minute. Okay, so we had, and I have hidden everybody's email address. Okay, so I've started there. And this is the numbered column we're going to use. This is column C. So ignore the numbers on the far left. This is column C here. And I was able to get it to pull the call signs this time. So I was happy about that because I couldn't get that to work last time.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm at work right now and looking at a spreadsheet. Can you zoom in on that for me? I can't see it, hon. Hon, can you zoom in, hon, please?
Per my last email.
Yeah.
Zoom in.
Did you, I just sent it, so
So,
you might not have a chance to read it yet.
So we have 1,536 people who have signed up for
Yes.
this giveaway.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
How much?
So 1,536.
Woo, buddy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, that's good odds. Holy smokes. That's really
Yeah.
good odds.
That's better than the lottery.
That's better than a
Yeah.
Hamfest, bud.
Yeah, that's true. It's better than a Hamfest. It's better than that 7851 at Hamvention with 31,000 people there last week.
31,000 people. That's right.
So,
I bought several
One-
tickets to that.
One very lucky ham walked out with a very happy,
yeah.
I'm rooting for IK04. I'm just gonna say
You
that.
know, it's a great prize.
IK04.
Underneath
If Kevin
the radio.
wins, it's rigged now.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right. That's right.
This is my chance, isn't it, Jason? Because I didn't turn up to Hamvention and I could have walked out with a Buddy Hex.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have got one.
With
there,
that accent alone, you could be so many people's buddy.
Oh, that's dangerous.
No. What number did I say? 1538. So I got to put that in my number generator. 1536. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna give away. Okay, so 1 to 1536. All right, so I'm gonna give away 2 items from shop.hamradio2.com. You can pick your t-shirt style, color, size. You can pick a ball cap if you want. You can pick a pint glass, something like that. Anything, basically anything but a Ned Fong antenna. And so shop.hamradio2.com. Well,
It could be a Cade MRD like garage rag.
Got one of those.
We might have to. Yeah,
that's a good idea.
A shop rag.
A shop rag. Those are useful when you're out on the beach sweating your.
They actually are.
Sweating your butt off
If
in
you want,
the sun doing POTA.
if you want just a piece of clothing to just throw away and not care about, get a K8MRD shirt. Available at GrapevineAmateurRadio.com.
That's right.
I threw my trout towel on me at Hamvention, and I thoroughly was glad I had it. My trout towel. Anybody see that crazy towel that I had on me?
Yeah.
It got muggy and it was nice. Just
don't forget to bring a towel.
So I had
that's right.
I had my Happy Skull shirt T-shirt on, and I went up to talk to Messi. He's like, "Oh, that's Mike." I'm like, "I know Mike. He's my friend." He goes, "You do." Okay.
You do, really?
He's
Mike?
my friend.
He's my friend. Yeah. All right, so let's give away 2 different items from the shop, and then here in a little bit we'll give away the backpack. We're gonna do the Buddy Hex last, obviously. So thank you for being here, and I'm gonna do 673. So I'm gonna pull this back up here. And scroll down to 673.
Hey, Jason, if you win one prize, are you still in for the Buddy Hex?
Yes. Yeah. So the Buddy Hex is open to everybody.
There you go. I'm sure that question would have been asked. So let's just get it out there.
Okay, Bill Lynch, Kilo 8 Whiskey Sierra, has won an item from the shop.
Congratulations.
And then
well done.
Pick one person more here. Right there, and generate 320. Go back over there.
So we have a critique in the chat here, and I do agree with it. Change critique. Change 1 to 0.
Critique.
So
Critique.
number 1 has a chance to win.
A critique.
Oh,
critique.
Frank is speaking Spanish.
Critique. Fred Oral. No call sign given. So
what number was that?
That's 320.
320.
Yep.
320.
So I've got
20.
that.
For everybody that says Control F and search for the number, where's the suspense in that, boys? You gotta take the time and scroll down to it. You're not just Control F in your way to figure out who it is.
I want to be able to. I want to be able to show how many people I'm having to scroll through. So
as much identity theft as possible. Put it all in there. Put all the information in there.
People's names and call signs. There's no email address, John.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so minimum is 0. Changing that to 0 now.
Well, is it greater than or equal to? What are we looking at?
Right.
That's a good point. I don't
really
know.
a random number generator?
Oh, don't.
I knew that'd set you off, Josh.
There's always that guy, but come on.
I had a 45-minute argue live, I think, with somebody on trying to give something away, and they're like, "Why are you using random.org? That's not truly a random." It's like, shut up! It's free stuff, man.
I'm giving something away.
I'm wearing the shirt. I'm wearing the shirt of the band I'm going to see right now. So.
Right. I am that guy.
I am that guy. Oh boy. So okay, congrats to each of you. I will be emailing you tomorrow morning. Feel free to reach out to me, kc5hwb@gmail.com if you want to, but if not, I will email you tomorrow morning. So pick out something you like from the store.
Awesome.
All right. So let's see. Just looking for questions over here.
While you do that, I want to give the floor real fast to Steve. He's joined and been kind of quiet so far. What do you have, or what was your favorite part of the YouTubers Hamfest this year?
So I was a little busy this year, as normal, because Memorial Day weekend, I'm in DC. I'm here with my father. We just got back from Rolling to Remember, which is a protest to bring our boys home and for the 22 a day that commit suicide. We have the honor and the privilege of escorting Gold Star mothers, Gold Star wives, Blue Star mothers, and the TAPS organization, which is the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors. And those ladies are just in awe of what the DC area does to support our veterans. And we go out on the ride, not for us, but for them, and for their sacrifice of their sons, their daughters, their husbands that they've all lost. You know, that's why I come up here. That's why my dad comes up here. You know, we get out and we ride. The group that we ride with for the escorts does a fundraiser every year. And I threw it out to the content creators to see what kind of support I can get for next year. But the group there were 3 or 4 groups that did a fundraiser for the Gold Star mothers to help their expenses for this, because most of them paid for this out of their pocket to come to see Rolling to Remember, aka Rolling Thunder. Yesterday, we gave them $15,000 worth of checks.
Wow.
From different VFWs, AMVETs, American Legions. And I plan on hitting every VFW and American Legion in South Carolina. Sorry. I was just corrected by I'll put them on.
I was going to light you up.
Get it right.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, we are going to go hit all of the American Legions and VFWs to try to get them to donate. And I might activate a few parks on the way. You know, I'll be traveling all over South Carolina. Why not? That's what we do. You know, and I know you guys were showing off challenge coins and stuff from Hamvention. There is the one I got from my Blue Star mother.
Oh wow.
That's really nice. That's a nice
Beautiful.
And then the backside is all the service branches.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You know,
very cool.
Is this a Harley ride? A motorcycle ride?
It's a motorcycle ride. Doesn't have to be necessarily a Harley. There were sport bikes in there. I did live stream a little bit today. Sorry for stepping on anybody's toes that was actually on the schedule. I just had my gimbal with me. I went, screw it, I'm going live. I lost one of my streams. I don't know what happened.
You know, Steve, that would be a cool thing to kind of plan. If you do this every year, that would be a really cool thing to plan and put you on the docket for next year's Hamfest.
I agree,
yeah.
I mean, that'd be, yeah.
It's ham radio adjacent, and we'll love to have it in there.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. We'll definitely swing something next year. Because I'll be here.
Okay.
You know, we will be here.
Yeah.
Your kid chucked in my head here in a minute.
Light you up.
Steve, what do you ride? What do you ride?
So, I ride, Dad and I both actually. I have Yamaha Ventures. So it's basically the Harley Ultra made by Yamaha.
You got ham radio on that? Can you like run ham radio contacts while you're doing the ride?
Actually, I can.
That's what you should do live.
Go
live on the phone and then make QSOs.
Okay.
If not, we need to get him to be able to do that before next year.
FM Simplex at least, yeah.
I'll be there. You can talk to me.
Yeah,
Even a tar heel on your bike.
Pat came out to a park and actually saved my bacon because my BioInno, I charged it before I left Charleston, didn't bring the charger to try to save space on the bike, and my battery was flat dead when we tried to fire it up.
You could hamstick the hell out of a Harley or a Yamaha in your case.
Yeah.
You could definitely do that. That'd be awesome.
The only problem with that, Josh, is the Blue Star mothers have never ridden before in their life, and we're talking 10 miles an hour. So I'm trying to hold up somebody that's never ridden.
Oh, you're carrying somebody. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's
let her hold the mic. Let her hold the microphone.
Let her work the QSOs. That's right.
Let her do the logging. Let her do the logging for you.
No, let her hold up the antenna, guys. Come on, hide his mic.
Armstrong.
So, no,
and a little Yagi.
I've got the Anytone 878. Yeah, I've got the Anytone 878 with the Bluetooth, and I have Bluetooth in my helmet. And I have put an antenna on the bike. So I may do some simplex stuff. I got to figure out how to camera it up to live stream it.
Oh, that's easy. We can get you started. We'll get you started out. Let's talk offline.
Josh, we'll talk offline.
Yeah, we got a whole year to figure that out.
But
it's not...
you know, so that's what we do. That's what this weekend is about for my dad and I, and it's time for us to be together. You know.
Sure.
And support these ladies that have either lost somebody. One of the Gold Star wives that we had here is actually the post commander of her American Legion. She is an Army vet herself as a doc, and she's a 2-time Gold Star wife.
Oh wow!
She has lost 2 husbands.
Sheesh. Tragic.
That's terrible.
Amazingly trained, but she comes back year after year. I've seen her year after year, and her strength to be here is amazing. And that's what gives me the drive to come here. So sorry, Jason, I didn't mean to take over your stream.
No, not at all. No, this is great information, man. I'm glad you're sharing this with us.
That's why I asked, man.
Yeah,
that's why I asked.
So Dominic is wanting to know: is it true that American Legion is wanting to have ham radio stations in all of their lodges? I can only speak to I know the American Legion guys down around the Houston area because they come to the Houston Hamfest every year, and I talk to them. I haven't talked to them in a couple of years because of COVID stuff, but prior to that, they have been wanting to get into ham radio pretty big time down there. So I don't know how widespread of an effort that is, but in this area, that is certainly true.
Jason, I will send you the form letter that I'm getting to go talk to the American Legions.
Okay.
And if I can get you to hit the Texas ones up, or the ones in your area at least, they will get a letter on Gold Star Mother's letterhead thanking them for their donation that they can hang in the Legion.
Okay.
Because we will keep track of every donation.
Yeah. I mean, I know a guy, one of the guys involved with the American Legion down in the Houston area, he is a ham. And I actually met him in a ham fest years ago.
Okay.
And so he's kind of spearheading that effort in that one area to get ham radio active in the American Legion for the Texas chapter, at least.
I'll have to talk to you, Steve, as well, because I'm involved with VFW as well. So
let's do it. Let's do it.
You look at how much good ham radio does.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's
That's
just
right.
freaking beautiful. Freaking beautiful.
Yep. We went to my wife found that they do like a hamburger night at the VFW in Galveston every week on like Thursday or something. So not the last time we were down there, 2 times ago we were down there. We went down there and those guys, well, they cook a mean hamburger, okay, but you go up to the bar, they got a full bar in there, and you're like, okay, give me a Bloody Mary, margarita, whatever, and she's like, okay, that'll be $3.
Yeah.
Like, why am I just learning about this place? So, yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, how much is a beer? $2. Okay, I think I'll come back. So,
there's
nice
one
folks too.
between us, Jason. We need to go hit up.
And that's just it. The ones that have a bar, you know, they have some extra expendable income that they can donate. And being they're a veteran organization like that, you know, they know about the Blue Star Mothers and the Gold Star Mothers. So Blue Star Mother is somebody that currently has a child or a spouse serving. A Gold Star Mother has lost somebody.
Gotcha.
And the Gold Star Mothers will tell you they were a Blue Star Mother before they were a Gold Star Mother. You know?
Of course.
So
of course. Yeah.
And if you guys ride, you need to come join me.
I just need to get a new bike.
Come on.
I've been telling my wife is in the chat, so I'm going to say this. I've been telling her for like 10 years that I need a motorcycle. I said
how's that been going?
Yeah, well, I don't have one yet, so there you go. I told her when I turned 40, I needed a motorcycle. I didn't get one when I turned 40, so now I'm going to say when I turn 50, I really need a motorcycle. So I'm not going to tell you how many years that is until I turn 50, but
maybe you should just say, "I'm sorry, I turned 50 and I bought a motorcycle."
Yeah, well,
yeah,
maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah.
You know, you could always do it like I did. I went out and bought my motorcycle on my wife's birthday.
Guess who shows up in the chat right there?
I got you a birthday present. Got you a birthday present.
Yeah.
I bought myself a motorcycle for your birthday.
That's right. Yeah.
The door tick showed up right there and says need a motorcycle.
Absolutely.
Her and Leia don't know each other, do they?
No, they've never met.
Okay, good.
Huntsville 2022.
That's right. Yeah, Huntsville 2022.
Yeah, Josh, you keep pushing that space thing there. It's gonna happen. They're gonna meet up and you're gonna be screwed.
I'm not buying a motorcycle. I already know how to do the things I need to do. I wait till she leaves and then I do what I gotta do. When the antennas show up.
And look who just showed up in the chat.
All right. Yeah.
When did you get that antenna? Oh, it's been on the roof for weeks.
What antenna? What antenna?
What antenna? What antenna?
Talking about? It's called gaslighting, my friends. It's called gaslighting.
That's right.
Join me on the antenna gaslighting.
It is not a new concept. But so Dean was asking, can you put links to all the YouTubers channels on this program? So if you go to YouTubersHamfest.com, most of us are linked there. And if
Hayden's
you guys
got it covered too.
If
yeah,
you get,
Hayden's doing.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
doing
been
the
seeing
ones
him
from the stream. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. But that chat's scrolling by pretty quick. So
yeah.
But yeah, YouTubersHamfest.com has links to most of our channels, and those of you, if you guys in the Zoom are not on YouTubersHamfest.com, let us know, and we'll get Beer Snack to add you.
A question I did see scroll by very earlier, but we were having a great discussion. Is there a link for next month's giveaway yet?
No, there's not. And that's what I was kind of saying at the beginning, because I haven't quite decided what I want to do next month yet. So, I will.
Well, can I jump in there for a second?
Yes,
because we're talking about next month.
Right.
This week, there's a giveaway.
Okay, Mike. If you want to kind of take the reins on that, yeah, I don't blame you. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that maybe we on K8MRD Radio Stuff hit 20,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And
congratulations,
Friday,
Mike,
thank
as well
you.
on
this
that.
Friday at 8 p.m. Central,
mm-hmm.
I will be giving away lots of fabulous prizes. Mm-hmm. DX Commander, Wolf River Coils, Pactena, Bioenno batteries, a couple Redivis GMRS radios, a couple VHF UHF radios. Did I say Pactena? Pactena is going to be there too.
Mm-hmm.
Put away one of those.
Mike, is that DX Commander coming out of Jason's shack?
That DX Commander is coming directly from. It should, but it's coming directly from Lord Callum himself, and you can choose. The winner will be able to choose either the DX Commander Classic or the DX Commander Expedition. So there's options.
Nice.
So you do need to be a subscriber of K8MRD Radio Stuff to participate, as it is a subscriber, a 20,000 subscriber giveaway. But I've set it to a 1-minute timer, so you only need to be subscribed to K8MRD for 1 minute.
For 1 minute.
Before
and then you
the
can
giveaway commences. And then you can enter your comments in the chat and win. So there's my shameless plug. Because you didn't have an answer to that, Jason, to be fair. You're talking about a month out. I'm talking
to be fair.
This is this Friday.
This is this Friday.
K6 RCM. Hey, Mike, K6 RCM, Ryan asked, do you need to be present to win?
Let's go with yeah.
Yeah. You will for his,
because he's a subscriber, and you need to be present, and you need to be in the continental United States. Other than like DX Commander, he'll ship anywhere.
Blood sample.
Sorry, I mean I'm paying for most of the shipping on all this stuff, and I'm poor, and it's my way of giving back. But so actually, here, all that stuff there on the floor, that's all my stuff that I'm giving away.
What if we win and we pay for shipping? Well.
If you want to pay for shipping, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to pay $1,000 to ship for a $20 radio to New Zealand, or
how do you
more
how
questions
do you enter?
In the chat? Yeah, there you go.
How do you
enter? So all we're gonna do, it's gonna be on StreamYard, and there's just gonna be if you're a subscriber on the live stream, you'll be able to comment in the live chat, and like just what we did yesterday, giving away the Bioenno batteries. I said just type the number 1 into the chat and hit enter, and it just picks. Randomly,
is there a difference between a subscriber and a member?
Yeah.
Subscribing's free.
Yeah.
I don't have members. You just got to subscribe. Just hit the red button that says subscribe. It's free, by the way.
It was going to be asked.
All K8MRD subscribers, you get your subscription for free.
That's right.
You'll never have to pay for a subscription.
That's kind of how YouTube works. But yeah,
some people don't know that. You got to tell them.
That's true.
You got to tell them.
It's
free.
So speaking
go
of
through and subscribe to everyone in the Hamfest who is present.
I mean, if you're not subscribed to Hayden, you should probably just quit ham radio. But
anyway. So speaking of shameless plugs and giveaways,
oh boy,
I'm not Mike K8MRD with 20,000, but I am about 268 away from 1,000. And
okay, so yeah, you mentioned that to me earlier, James.
I did ask I did ask permission before.
No, I know. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not complaining. What I am kind of kicking myself for is that I didn't. I should have pulled that up at the beginning.
I get it here in a second, Jason.
No, well, the link, okay, but I was going to show that.
Oh, there's another link.
Well, you know what? It's not in my list here, so.
While he's doing that, I'll go ahead and tell you when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be giving away a Eagle One antenna, and
nice.
I've been in contact with some other people. There will be several other prizes, but the Eagle One will be the main prize that evening.
And how are you going to give that away on your stream?
Same way Mike's giving away his random comment.
Random comment.
Cool.
I went ahead and threw your channel in the comments about 4 times. So go click on there. Yeah. Give him a subscribe.
If you guys like watching POTA videos,
POTA!
What time on Friday, Mike?
Per my last comment, 8 p.m. Central.
I'm just working the crowd, bud. I'm working the crowd.
I feel like I work with you already, Mike.
UTC. Working the crowd.
We got another
actually,
Steve.
Die Monkeys says, will you ship to APO FPOs to Americans on bases overseas? I don't know what that means.
Check
but
your
I imagine
audio.
that means
it's TDY or on deployment.
It won't be international.
So I says to him, listen, if you're like military or something and you win,
there you go.
Doesn't matter, dude. I'll ship it twice.
And it costs the same as shipping to US too.
Doesn't matter what it costs. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we just had
them guys.
The great TO join the stream. So what was your favorite video stream link or thing that you saw this weekend that cannot be your own?
Cannot be your own.
Well, then it was Frank.
Yes!
That threw him for a loop, though, for a second. He had to think about that.
They said it could be anything, so I chose Frank.
Yeah.
Well, I had Paul for our Finder on, so that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were a lot of good ones.
Bob is a crack up. That was fun to watch
Bob,
you guys just banter back and forth.
Yeah, Bob's hilarious.
And he purposely kept holding his mug up. And I was like, come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Yeah.
And we know Bob.
And for those that didn't watch it all, you can go back to the playlist and rewatch them again, the ones that you did miss. You didn't have to be live.
Yeah.
You can go and rewatch them all.
That's the best part. You go to all these ham fests these days, you don't know where those videos ended up. They didn't even have cameras, most of them.
Nah.
Ours it's live to tape. It's live to tape, guys.
Live to tape.
Everything was
no 7-second delay, no dump button.
What's a tape, old man?
Right, exactly. The cloud is just someone else's computer, fellas, and that's where our videos went straight to.
Yeah.
Jason, I got to roll. I'm 3 days behind on doing POTA logs. But
okay, man.
I got some POTA logs to submit, but thank you.
Yeah, I've got 90 I need to upload.
Woo!
I don't know how many of those are multiple per email. That's 90 emails.
So I'm about to chat. Don't say you have a question. Just ask your question. It's fine.
Right.
Just go ahead. You don't have to preface. Just go right in.
If you type the word question in the chat, it does highlight it for me, so it's easier to see.
But like T-Ray question.
T-Ray says, if you ask Mike a question, he always says, you don't watch my videos.
Yep. By the way, Jason, if you're on other people's channel and you have that plug-in, you see that too. I'm doing the same thing off of your channel.
Oh, are you really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you did the pop-out chat thing?
Yeah, I got it set up on my OBS, so I'm popping up. Nice. I've got the same pop-up going.
See, Josh,
because they want to know what happened to my live stream.
I'm
gone.
When someone
I'm going to share a couple
that live stream.
When someone says question, when someone says, "Can I ask a question?" I just say, "You already did."
Right, exactly.
I just posted some more links. People back channeled me about the Legion and Amateur Radio and Legion. Click on them. There's also a weekly net. That's pretty awesome. They're in the chat.
Good.
Continue.
Good.
I just wanted to get that out there.
Let's give away a backpack.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Give away a Icom.
Hey, Jim's here. G'day, Jim.
Multi-use, right?
How are you?
G'day. Multifunctional backpack.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is an Icom IC705 backpack that was
Dallas multi-pack.
Donated.
It's the only
giveaway
time.
Giveaway time. Okay. So this is an Icom IC705 backpack that is brand new. That's being donated by a subscriber, Jim, and he will be drop shipping that directly to you. So I'm going to click this number right here, right now.
Josh.
841. I can't. What's he? Oh, he's hugging his.
Yeah, so that backpack's actually a little smaller in person. It's 705 size and shape. It's not man pack. So cool. I like it.
I had to throw a little admin pouch on the side, a Molly pack, just to get, and it's got Molly on the side of it. You can go right into it. I put bioenos, first aid kits, and stuff in here.
That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, it's the way to roll.
And then it's got like screw down mounts for an actual antenna on it also.
Yeah, I've got mine
like
right
a
up
rigid
there.
mount.
Yeah,
mobile
mobile mount. Yeah, you go right on.
Pedestrian mobile.
William Johnson, Whiskey 5 Golf.
Whiskey 5 Golf
has won the backpack.
And the best part,
congratulations.
Go watch my video on this. But the internal fabric, you can actually pull it away and feed the whole antenna wire up through it to where it just pops out on the top. It's totally disappears. Most people don't know that. They get these crazy antenna contraptions going on. Nope, the padding separates and there's little pass-throughs. It's awesome.
It's almost like they designed it to work with a radio.
Portable radio.
Oddly,
that's right.
It's I saw that when it first came out, and like you said, Josh, it's a lot smaller than it looked like it was, and I'm like, I just don't think I need another backpack for just that. But I certainly can see the usability of it. If that's this type of thing if you enjoy backpacking with QRP, it's great. So.
It's not a work laptop bag.
No, I carry too much into the field. Even if I'm doing a soda, I like to have a little cook kit so I can make some coffee or whatever when I get to the summit, because it's always cold up there. You can't really get that into that bag. Like you actually have to be fairly discreet with what you pack. Also, the water bottle pouch, like if you bring an antenna mast, it kind of takes up the whole water bottle pouch. So it's kind of something you have to work around.
Hang on, it's cold in California?
On the summits it is.
On the summits
at 8,000 feet,
yeah.
So I'll like to get the floor real fast to Jim. Sorry.
Jim.
What was your favorite video or stream of the weekend? And it can't be your own.
Oh man, that's harsh. Putting me on the spot.
It takes like 6 streams off the table.
It's been happening all night.
Yeah.
I thought there was a lot of good stuff. I mean, Ape's antenna build doing a 9-to-1 was kind of interesting to me.
Yeah.
The youth on the air thing, I would love my kid to get into ham radio. I just get eye rolls, but
Bring her.
that's great.
Bring her. It'll change your world.
Just say no allowance unless you get it.
Does she call you boomer?
Right.
I'm turning off the Wi-Fi at the house.
It's a lot
See,
different.
that
when
would
there's another
probably get her
15
attention.
kids.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
No.
right.
What you do is you give her a couple of LoRa gateways and tell her to set it up, and then she can get the Wi-Fi working for herself.
Right.
Oh.
I will say
think
it's a lot different when there's 15 kids playing along with you than when it's just like dad.
Right. Exactly.
Oh,
We're
my
past
goodness.
the call Santa on the radio stage of her life, and now it's just eye rolls. I enjoyed the FT8 off stuff. Really, that was pretty good.
I got to hold ham court.
Right.
It was fun.
Right. And I absolved myself of anything to do with N8YO from now until the end of
guilty.
time.
Yeah. So AC2 Victor is in the chat. He got the address for Whiskey 5 Golf, and he is sending out that backpack to you. Thank you, Jim, for your donation to the chat today. Good deal.
12 YouTubers and we're all quiet. That doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was just thinking, man, this is awkward.
I thought
Did someone turn off the
Zoom
Wi-Fi on us?
Yeah.
No, she's not here, Don. I left the Wi-Fi going, man.
The Wi-Fi password is your call sign.
No.
Right. Oh, cool. That's actually, Frank, you might be an evil genius. That is
I am an
excellent.
evil genius. Thank you.
No. The Wi-Fi password is the answer to question 6 out of the extra pool that is coming in.
Good question, Paul. Huh? Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's next year's extra
matters.
pool or this year's.
That's right. It doesn't matter. You just
So-
change
Don't
it.
know it.
Rotates questions, and you have to answer 3 of them in a row correctly, so the Wi-Fi turns
access.
on for you. Yes, I like this. I like this.
So, VK2HTV is asking if you can put
Glenn.
one of the surround
Glenn.
cages.
I don't know of one. I already
Mike,
answered
don't
in
you have the
chat.
POV
Mike
cage on
does
yours
that,
inside
yes.
the backpack?
The POV cage fits in there, yeah.
with the arms out? The little.
Yes. Would you like me to demonstrate?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yes.
Actually,
Please,
yeah, do
Mike.
it.
Yes.
And while you're doing that,
Show us, Mike.
James, I just wanted to say I like your new camera. You actually, look a lot better than Carlos tonight.
That is not a hard stretch,
That does not take much.
right? Carlos, I like
you
the
can have potato
background, though,
vision and
buddy.
be doing better than me.
You cop some absolute stuff, don't you, Carlos? Like, and you just roll with it, don't you?
Listen, part of being the joker and the prankster is that you have to be able to receive jokes on the way back, right? If you're not capable of doing that, you can't be the joker and the prankster. It's simple. If you can't handle it coming back at you, then you don't need to be rolling jokes.
Like a veggie burger.
Yeah,
exactly. You know?
Speaking of coming back on you, did you guys see that thing, the Culver's veggie burger? It doesn't even. It's orange.
It's orange.
Yes,
Mike's
orange.
trying to talk. I
I've
don't
seen
think he
that.
has audio.
I'm looking. Maybe pin him. Or
He's got audio.
Okay.
No, we can't hear you.
He's demonstrating. Pin him.
He didn't
He
have
wasn't
audio on
talking.
his stream last
Doesn't
night.
need to talk for us to.
Pin his
He's got
video.
the
Pin his
side
video.
Pin the video.
cover on it too. Nice.
Okay,
Yeah, he got that side.
Okay.
He got that side cover at Hamvention.
I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. Go ahead.
Dana White
Your trust, Josh.
with the arm.
Josh, you're.
I want that plastic surround, but it's going to cost as much money to ship it out to me than it does for the actual plastic surround.
Yeah, probably.
No local shops. You could corner the
No.
market.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Can you actually get it? Can you get it past the ridge, that little foam ridge on the bottom of the top part? You cannot. Yeah, that's okay. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. All right. So he's cramming
That
it
ridge
in,
is
folks.
stupid though. Oh,
He's-
I said it in my video. I'm absolutely cramming. Literally, those were my words. I am forcing with the POB cage, cramming it
Yeah.
in.
He's
But
jamming a
hand
penny in it. He's
Here's-
jamming
Did you
a
ask
penny
for
in it.
consent first?
Here's the thing, Josh. You asked about this stupid little thing right here, this ridge.
Yes, sir.
It does nothing for protection at all, and I wish it would die.
Well, no, it's to hold the radio back.
Yeah, and it also covers up the VFO knob and all the knobs on the
Well,
bottom.
no,
so it makes it
then
completely
when
useless.
it's
you gotta
on the
take the
little leather
protection off,
tether,
so-
when it's on the
That
leather
wasn't the
tether, you
question.
pop it out.
Take the protection off so it doesn't cover the knob.
Go
No.
bareback.
It's sewn in.
But when
It's
I
sewn in.
take the radio out of the
Yeah,
bag,
Tio.
I want
Grown
to
folks
protect
streaming.
it. You guys don't know. I mean, you guys know me. You know how rough I am on things. But the viewers at home, you know, you need to K8MRD proof your stuff.
Got to double bag it.
All right. Thank you for this for the $50 super chat, Dean. Appreciate you being here tonight. And
Dean's awesome.
Glenn
Good,
reckons you
good-
could work
good
for
seeing you.
TVSN, Mike.
Presenter.
Presenter. Presenter.
Can't hear you.
So,
Doesn't matter. It's just as intelligent.
The question was, can you? Yes.
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 So thank you. Appreciate
Yes,
Should you?
Yes.
That was a wonderful
Yes.
demo.
You know how many miles I have on that bag through the trails?
How many?
A lot.
Okay.
Mike, there's another video for you.
Oh, there's over 100 miles easily on that bag.
Oh wow. Good for
Oh
you.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, all last year I haven't been hiking too much this year. but all
Walking or
last year.
driving?
Oh, hiking through the trails.
Yeah.
If you want to
Call me back
drive
when you have
into it,
10,000
it's-
miles
it's
on
like
it.
105. Oh no. That Icom backpack,
Carlos is gone.
fantastic.
But have you ever been attacked by a deer while doing POTA, Mike?
No, I carry a gun.
Oh yeah, tell us about this.
Yes. So what happened?
All right, James. Go. You've been wanting to tell that story. Go ahead.
So I was out on my rove today. My last activation, not my last scheduled activation. But so I'm sitting there making contacts left and right, and then out of the corner of my eye, I just see this deer flying across the field. It runs right by the edge of the picnic table where I'm at. Its leg catches my coax cable.
Oh, man.
Rips the coax cable. I have to grab the radio to keep it from falling off the table.
Oh my gosh.
Not like Shane.
So if I wouldn't have had one of these on my radio, this is one of those little push-in connectors for your coax, it probably would have damaged the back of my radio.
So if you were an overachiever
Wow.
at making coax connectors, they would have been horrible.
Right.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
But it did destroy my coax cable. It now has like some kind of crazy short, and it wouldn't work no more. So
Oh.
So the moral of the story is use cheap adapters that just
Cheap
pop straight
adapters,
off.
cheap cable, and do a half-ass job putting them things on.
No,
And they'll
no.
be
James
deer-proof.
James
Good
actually pays
job.
extra
Here you
for
go,
those. Those are SO 239, PL 259 to push on adapters, and you know he's got those on his coax.
That
yeah,
is great.
they're on my coax, so I don't
Saw
have
those
to.
last weekend.
I mean, I do a lot of moving with my radio, so I'm constantly pulling coax on and off. So just
I'm
kind of
surprised you don't have that 991A on a chest rig.
Is that what you were using? Was it 991 when the deer incident occurred? Oh,
I've never heard. Where did you get that from? Using the coax like that?
Well, the TN07 antennas. When you get those, they come with one of these. And I was interviewing him down in Hamcation, and he showed it to me, and I was like, "That is what I need. I need that to keep from screwing mine on and off." And he's like, "Well, I can't tell you where I got them because I'm not allowed to sell them." And then I sold an antenna for him, so he gave me one, and I went looking for these at Hamvention last week, and I found them and bought me like 5 of them.
You're not allowed to sell them. Is this some kind of like contraband antenna connector we're learning about right now? Is this banned by the FCC?
No, just
it's deer approved.
Deer approved.
He said he wasn't allowed to sell them.
Deer safe connectors.
Is safe.
Deers hate this one trick. This one weird trick.
Deer tester.
Your coax from
Are they? So they're designed to come apart. They're designed to break apart.
It's like a quick disconnect.
It's an RCA cable. It's an RCA connector.
Yeah.
It's like a fuse, but for coax.
Really big.
It's a fuse, but for coax. It's like an RCA push-on connector.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
saying an accident happened right now. That was
my God.
Very good.
I like it.
So
cool.
Someone send one to Shane.
Bag safe.
Coax. He needs like 6 of them
for the night.
Someone send one to Shane.
Yeah.
That's good.
He could sponsor them.
Yeah, he needs some.
I don't care about insertion loss. I want my radio protected, dang it.
Yeah, you know what? Test the power output. I'm actually curious now. We got a comment in the chat warning not to run high power on this. I would like to see it. Let's find out.
You wouldn't be able to run a lot of
watts,
power.
Run it into a dummy load and
100 watts is okay. 100 watts is okay.
Challenge accepted.
I actually don't think it'll have a problem for up to legal limit maybe, but 500 watts probably no problem. 800 watts. Why? What's the concern? It's got a positive connection.
Yeah.
As long as the mechanical connection is fine, which it looked pretty good. Like it seems like it seats in there quite well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he can tune the thing up and make a contact on it,
right?
I mean,
be good.
I've got almost 40,000 contacts in the field this year. I'm pretty sure it's not stopping anything.
I don't know. That's not a very large sample, James.
It would have been 100,000 if you wouldn't have had that. I'll just go ahead and say that right now. That's what that is.
I mean, unless that thing's got some kind of wild insertion loss or something, I don't see.
I love those.
Yeah,
I love the old story of insertion loss with cables and connectors. If you have a barrel connector in your coax, you're going to lose 1 dB per connector that you put in that line.
That is not true.
That is
that is the standard line that we were fed. Coming out of
ham school,
school, or CB school,
and
or whatever.
13-foot long coax strips. 13-foot long coax for your mobile radio. Anything longer than that, you can't.
Right.
Electrons will just die of boredom and go away.
Yeah.
Just like
up under the floor mats in the back.
Just like the power goes quicker through red wire.
You know.
Well, that's actually true, Hayden. But you have to be north of the equator for that to be true. South of the equator is black wire.
Threads on the back of your radio, the threads. No concern with that.
Wearing them down, you mean?
Yeah. Or
no, not for James. He's ham radio adventure guy.
So does it sit? Does it just mate into the pin over the top of the thread?
Yeah.
It's a slip thing, and when you put it on, it's a thread.
I don't know if
RCA jack.
You can't
nailing it.
No.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Get your flashlight shaded in. It's just think RCA jack. I might actually have one TN07 around here. I didn't know that was in the TN07 kit. I didn't see that in there. You got the bonus.
It didn't come in my TN07 kit.
No, but do you remember when you used to plug in your RCA cables for composite video and you just have the center pin in and you'd be like, why is this thing not working?
No, I've never done that. Oh, you're talking just when you were giving it just the tip? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, just the tip. When you pull the DVD player out because you're dusting behind it, you push it back in and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the VHS, not the DVD. The VHS.
Right.
The ZX81.
The Betamax. The
Commodore 64.
The Nintendo 64. The PlayStation 1.
Okay. Let's give away Buddy Stick Pro.
Oh,
yes.
my goodness.
Yeah.
See you, Carlos.
Boom.
Hey, fellas,
Cake
I'm
Radio.
being
See you,
black
Carlos.
with entertainment. Gotta go.
Bye,
See you,
Carlos.
Carlos. Thanks for joining, man.
I just came here to win
Awesome
the Buddy
weekend.
Stick Pro.
Yeah.
The content was amazing, guys. Y'all killed it.
I still got a lot of team replay to do. Yours is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. Good deal. See you, Carlos. Thanks.
Bye, Carlos.
Okay.
Keep going. Okay.
So we're going to come over here, and I'm going to give away a brand new Buddy Stick Pro that is going to be shipped to you by Buddipole. And I assume that'll go out probably midweek. Tomorrow's a holiday in the United States, for those who don't know.
I can wait.
And
I'll totally wait.
Okay. Good.
I'll wait.
I'm glad you're going to wait.
In the United States.
In the United States. So 573 is the number. Move over here to this screen.
Drum roll.
573. Joe Scallett, WK0G.
Just in time for field day. You won yourself a Buddy Hack.
Congratulations. Golf
Buddy Stick Pro. That's the Buddy Stick Pro.
My bad. Buddy Stick Pro. Also good for field day.
Also good for field day. Yeah.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah. Also
You're not going to be a prize announcer, Josh.
Hey, I got the voice. I'm just not paying attention enough.
Right.
Mike has the same problem tonight that I had yesterday.
Whoa. My bad.
Yeah. Buddy Stick Pro. So, what is a Buddy Stick? Well, go to buddipole.com and look at the Buddy Stick Pro.
Hey, Jason, with your giveaways, how many international entrants do you get? Do you get many?
I get some. I get a couple of guys from Canada that are always in there. Andy Cowley's he's entered.
Oh yeah.
All of
No.
them. Yeah. It's hard to believe.
He's always number one. He's first.
Yeah.
He's the first one to enter.
Yeah. But no, there's international people that are in there.
Oh, good.
And sometimes, like we gave away the 2 Yaesu radios last month, and I had to limit that to U.S. Residents just because of RNL shipping stuff. But like Buddipoles are shipped worldwide. Or and Callum gave away a DX Commander in February, and it was shipped worldwide. Now somebody in the United States won it, but there's just
that's worldwide for him.
It's it is.
Because
statistically speaking, you don't have you're playing the odds if you're from overseas, because there's just more people in USA who sign up.
Because technically, if you have a US address that does shipping forwarding, you could still enter that way, because all you got to do is just ship to a US address. That's all you're worried about.
Yeah.
That's right.
So for those who are international for your future ones, just get a shipping forwarder and they'll deal with it.
Right. That would work. So good. Well, okay, so I think Rhea comes on at 8:45, if I'm not mistaken. I want to make sure I see that
I
time
will check that
correctly.
right now, Jason.
Thanks, Frank. So
I thought it was
according to the
8:30.
website, she's on it. I thought it was 8:32.
That's what the stream
but
says. Yeah.
Which one, Charlie?
On the list of on the playlist, it shows that it starts in 5 minutes.
8:15.
No. Central.
All right.
8:15? No, the website shows 8:45.
No, it's 8:45.
Her Zoom starts at 8:45, or stream will start at 8:45.
Okay. So we've got a half hour. Okay. Cool. I just didn't want to. I thought it was 8:30, so I wanted to make sure I didn't want
power
go all the way to 8:30.
Hey, copyright.
I was
trademark.
Marketing. I'm doing you a favor, man. I'll send you a bill.
We probably won't be doing that this week.
What's in Josh's sippy cup? Not the red one, the other one. Probably your water bottle, isn't it?
I don't know.
The other one.
What else are you drinking?
Water.
This
water. Thing? It's always water. I know people think I'm running like moonshine out of this. No.
Yeah.
I will mention though, really quick, because I did kick off talking about the tequila barrel sunrise. It was okay. Not a fan, but let me tell you, this Allagash triple, good. This is good. That's good stuff.
Is that a Belgian triple or a triple IPA?
Yeah. Good. What's that? Say it again.
Is that a Belgian triple or a triple IPA?
Okay. It's a Belgian.
Belgian. Okay.
Yep.
I like
That's a
Belgian
good name
triples.
drop. Just Allagash.
You guys spelled triple wrong.
You spell color wrong.
Color,
not an American word.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think it's British.
Color wrong.
Yeah, so we get the right on that one.
And you're driving the wrong side of the street if you really want to go down this.
And we say
road.
aluminium.
You want to go
wrong.
down that road? I see what you did there.
Oh,
we might have a road to hoe with this.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Yes.
Full dad jokes.
What next,
engaged.
crew?
I don't care what anybody tells me. It's road to hoe.
It's my last dad joke.
Road to hoe.
Road, not row. Road.
It's a hot way to hell.
Road.
It's a lot harder to hoe a road than it is to hoe a row.
That's why they came up with tractors.
So many more jokes are in there, but I'm gonna leave them alone.
Yeah. There's a lot of yeah. We don't get real serious about ham radio on this channel, and that's why we get so much hatred on a certain website. But we're okay with that.
What?
We have a sense of humor, and they don't.
No, I don't understand why you would.
Everyone loves us over there.
I put out a video this morning, with concrete, irrefutable evidence of how to pronounce Zygu, complete with an appeal to heaven, and I get arguments from it. Like it's humor, folks.
Wait, do you
it's
still
sarcasm.
call it? You still call it Zygo?
Well, I dropped a short this morning.
Okay,
if you go to
I'll go
Google
look at it.
Translate, it's Zygu. They're
That
wrong.
was
but-
with the American accent, wasn't it? I need to see what it is in the British accent.
Just go play the short. You can play it now if you want.
Yeah, I did.
Shake you.
I played it.
Zygu.
Oh, well, let me see.
No,
if I
just
can find it.
Shagu.
It's Zygu.
Shagu. It's okay. Whatever.
Every
Doesn't
time you
matter.
say that, Josh, I think, oh, shag you, baby, yeah.
I love you.
That's exactly right. I hear that in my head every time.
I did get a good
Shag
comment
you,
back though. They said that
G90.
it might be their way of saying CQ, which I thought was pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
not, but
Huh.
it's pretty cool because they
I
wouldn't
just-
create a website called CQ
Yeah.
Zygu.
That's like
But if
that
you-
Japanese phonetics that they use in some of their language, some of their words, which sounds like anyway.
It's
Same
like
kind
the
of
river where the factory is or something.
If you say,
Oh,
Is
that
that
makes
shaggy?
sense. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
I believe
Nothing
that's
If you
goes
s-
better with ham radio than a river.
if you say shaggy,
Actually,
shaggy
it's-
G90, that's a felony, isn't it? That's
Uh,
you don't want to be
know.
doing that.
You don't want to be doing that.
Nah.
I don't know. It depends on if the river's saltwater. I think it might be okay in ham radio.
That's possible. What if it's just factory runoff?
I
salt.
don't know.
Does factory runoff antenna?
No, because
Ooh,
it's China.
challenge.
Because it's China. Sorry.
I mean,
Okay.
Can the G92
Ham radio
factory
adventure
runoff?
guy got it. He knew where I was going with that one.
What did you just say about phonetics, Josh, in Japan?
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a reason behind using some different phonetics and worldwide, and usually it's to do with contesters. They'll use different phonetics because they're it more easily to understand in English from wherever they're calling from than the actual phonetic that they're using.
Mm-hmm. Well, that
Like
and just, I
kilo.
mean, the way they say words because of how they
Yeah.
pronounce them is different.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fun fact for the day.
Yes.
Fun fact Friday.
Day. Fun fact Friday. I'm gonna hide my subscriptions, but I will.
What?
What do you,
I was
what do you
finding
Like
say
on your
up over
channel?
there?
Like, what are you
Is
doing?
that
Oh, okay.
because you don't want to show that none
Yeah.
of us, you're not subscribed to any of us, or?
No, it's not that.
It's true though.
It is true.
I looked
That's
at my
not-
list.
It's actually not true.
We're not getting audio.
This is
Nah,
amazing.
we're
I
not
heard
going
it.
to
It's
get it
just
either.
it's real faint.
It's just real. It's just
super
real
Theo, you
faint.
should have turned up the volume in that video.
Right.
Steve's not using his dad voice.
That's Steve. Steve, you're always pointing to your nose, and I guess you've named your nose Steve Cam 9G.
It's right above my nose.
No,
Damn,
what
those
about
are
the little hat
3D.
flip? The little hat flip.
Okay.
You got to do the hat flip, Steve. The little
Steve.
KM9G.
Anyway, that's Steve's video. Y'all could go watch that and listen to it better later.
Well, he needs to do one on Baofeng. Bofeng.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boof
Boof
Wang. Boof.
Boof-
Boof
Boof
Wang.
Wang.
go ahead.
Boof
Boof
Wang.
Wang. That's Boof
Boof
Wang.
Wang.
Bowl
That's right.
Jason, how do you say it?
Different
Balfour.
every time.
I know, but I was trying to impersonate you the other day. I feel it might have been
Where are you?
That was yesterday.
Balfour.
Baofeng.
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 Feng.
How
He hits the phone really
Very
However
hard.
you
serious
say
when
that
Jason
is
does it.
as
Ong
good
feng?
as
What?
Baofeng.
Nah, they've got it right.
I heard it. Right. You know what? And I've said multiple times that I don't really know how to say it, but that's as close. That's as close as I can get.
Baofeng.
But
is that your Texas accent, Hayden?
Baofeng. Baofeng.
No.
That's pretty good.
I said it a couple times. Like Baofeng.
Somebody sent me a wave file one time that was all these Chinese words pronounced, and it said Baofeng, and it was ocean, and it was
nice.
All this other stuff, and that's just where I was like, yeah, that sounds right. Sure, let's just say it that way from now on. So, yeah.
He played the wave file over and over and over while he slept, and when he woke up in the morning,
right,
he could now pronounce the names. He could say fajita correctly.
Yeah,
we got all the things.
What would you like for breakfast this morning? Baofeng.
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 You want that over easy or fried?
Baofeng.
Baofeng.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
All right, Red.
All right, Charlie.
Later, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey,
Charlie. Hanging out, man.
It was great this weekend. It was awesome.
Yeah.
This last
thanks,
2
Jason.
weeks,
Great job,
everybody else.
brother.
Yep.
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 Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
See you later.
See you guys.
Did it dot it?
Can we?
Did it dot it?
Did it?
That's only the first letter.
You know what that means.
Yeah. See ya.
Can we answer a ham radio question before the next giveaway?
Yes.
Yes.
Guys. Hey guys. Besides the difference in output wattage, would you guys prefer the G90 or the 705? Trying to decide if I want to pull the trigger for a G90 or not. That's a good panel.
G90 has a tuner in it, so that's a big plus.
G90 is
true.
cheaper.
Also, you have more money for a better
That's
antenna.
true.
Right. And
you
a
can
tuner.
get 3 G90s. One
Is
for the
it the
car, one for
first
the
radio
home,
you
one for POTA.
own?
705
G90
does
doesn't
all
have
the things you want to do, including VHF, UHF.
It
But
doesn't have a nice waterfall. That's probably the only thing the 705's
But
got
the quality
going
of
for it.
radio of the 705
VHF,
is
UHF.
so much better.
Yes.
The quality of radio on the
Yeah.
705 is so much. And if you
He didn't-
enjoy FT8,
One cable.
it's easier to do on the 705.
705.
It just
But
plugs
he didn't
right
really
into the computer.
quantify that statement.
Yeah.
There was no money. There's no like.
right.
It,
Right.
like,
He
if
didn't say
I'm
that.
rich and I just
Yeah.
want the
Yeah.
2 radios, that's
Swing
how
for
I'm
the
taking
fences.
this.
Right.
It also
705
has
all
2
the way.
meter. It also
Yeah.
has 2 meter and 440, which the G90
I said that
does not have.
twice.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
There's-
Josh
Sorry,
said
what was that, Josh? What
Sorry,
did you say?
Josh.
one USB cable, or just completely wireless the damn thing. Put it
Yes,
put
yeah,
it in your
yeah.
attic and hook
Yeah.
it up to power in your antenna. And you
Uh-huh.
can just wireless into it.
Oh, I didn't
That's-
say that. I said 2 meter and 440. I thought.
No, I
Yeah.
know. I said that too, though.
Yeah.
I like the G90.
okay.
The
That's true.
extra
I'm just kidding.
wattage is nice to have, but you lose some of the feature sets out of the 705.
20,
Like what?
20 watts. The difference between 20 watts and 10 watts is not that
It's
much.
It's not.
Nothing.
And the number of stations you're able to hear come back to you on the 705 is going to far exceed
Oh, it's
the
night and
G90.
day.
I would.
I would
think
agree.
it's-
With
So,
I would agree
the
with
It's like
that.
you go to
biggest-
not hearing stations to hearing stations.
Yes,
Mm.
correct.
The
The
biggest
G90
difference.
is still a great,
So,
still
yeah.
a great radio. My
Yep.
neighbor
Yeah.
has one. He's building a
Yeah.
G90 Go box right now.
Yeah.
The biggest difference between both of them, and this is what sets them apart, is the G90 has an SO239 and the 705 has a VNC.
So what?
Yes.
Exactly.
Weren't you the guy that was worried, didn't care about line loss for
Right,
converters?
right.
I'm
Use the
pulling your
adapter.
chain, guys.
Okay.
I'm pulling your chain.
I got that. Hayden.
Yeah.
But no, the 705 is probably, is that lighter than it? No, G90 is lighter than the 705, is it?
No. Other way
No.
around.
What about with a POV case on? Probably then
No.
it is.
But
No.
but
POV
remember,
cases are crap aluminum.
705 is internally powered. G90
Inbuilt
is
battery,
not.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I did a
And that
video
battery-
I did a video that did the weight comparison of the G90, the 705,
You did?
the KX3, the 5105. I think that was I think that was all of it. It was before the 6100 came out.
I was gonna say
That's
split the
so-
difference and get a 6100
Yeah.
And that
Oh.
battery,
I tell you what, if you have only
between the
after you get
G90
the-
and the 705.
Okay,
If you have
only after you
only-
get a TO special with the special firmware loaded on there or
Right,
something.
yeah.
And
I,
that
I don't know
battery
about
in-
stock. I don't know if it's competing
Oh.
stock.
I,
and
I
the
would
battery
say
in that
though,
705 is pretty good. Like it lasts a while, but I mean, you only get 5 watts out of it. But you know,
It'll
you
get
can,
you through it. It'll get you through an
Yeah.
activation.
Yeah.
The stock battery will get you through an activation.
I would say though, if you only have like $1,000 or whatever,
Overloaded the cat, Mike.
get the G90 and a really good antenna. Because
Jesus.
a really good antenna is going to do a lot.
But see,
I don't
like,
disagree with
even-
you, actually. I think that's a good point.
Yeah.
It's
And
just-
also, if a G90 breaks, it's like, my $400 radio broke. If your 705 breaks while you're out playing POTA, that's a little bit bigger of a deal.
But then you get warranty on your 705. You probably don't get warranty on your G90 unless you get it from a proper.
Not for deer
seller.
strikes.
You can get
not for deer strikes.
HRO sells the G90 and they work the warranty. Well, I mean,
the warranties.
Don't sign me up for this. HRO, don't sign me up for this. But because I'm going to get angry phone calls in the morning. But they've had a good deal working with Shagu in the G90 and all that stuff.
891.
Thought we'd
I would say
that
891. If you're going to do portable, I wouldn't get either one. I'd get an 891.
I just hate using that radio.
Yes.
Go for it. Honestly, enjoy your life if you like it. That's cool.
You got to. Well, the answer to the question is you got to figure out yourself what you want to do with it. Are you going to do? Are you going to do 2 meter and 440? Because if the answer to that is yes, or D star, then you have one choice and one choice only.
Right.
If you're going to do POTA and the weight is a thing, and I don't know what a G90 or a 705 weighs because they don't have any.
The 890 weighs the most out of the three,
Does
but
it?
it's actually not that far off. Like the 891 is a big boy.
They're all less.
Well, I
than
mean, I
5
had one, but I just never had one to compare to the other two. But I mean, to
This
me,
one
it's
just
like I
fits
got
my
100
hand
watts
better.
or 20 watts.
But
I'm done with the 20 watts.
If you're activating, I'll just say this really quick and then I'll let somebody else go. If you're activating on the 891's fine because you just put it on a frequency that you think is clear. You activate that frequency, you're good to go. If you like to chase around and hunt and have a screen, then both the G90 and the 705 is going to be better than the 891.
And I will give you that. The screen on the 891 is.
And if you're just starting out, I would say the G90 is better than 891 just for having the screen. You can
that
see.
shot fires. Ooh, interesting.
I think I think the 891 is the only radio in its class.
I'm gonna stop playing with Satan for that comment.
That's
come on in, Mike. Come on in.
The 891 is the only radio in production of its class right now because it's full powered, 100 watts on HF, on all bands on HF, and it's portable sized with the face that comes off the radio, but also attaches to the radio so you can mount it in multiple configurations. And there's nothing else in production that fits that description on the market right now.
Those
it's a
are
shack
all
in the
great
box.
points.
It's a mobile shack in the box.
The 891 also has filters, which the G90 does not.
That's true.
I'm getting an 891. When you're sitting here listening to the
less fatigue.
That is amateur radio, right? The ear fatigue. So there's the noise reduction, which is ginormous. If you're really like hardcore POTA with a G90, and I know guys that do it, it's a great radio to do it. But your ears, you hear it. The 891, and you're spending like $150 more to get the 891. You get the filters, you get the noise reduction.
The noise reduction is
you get the notch filter.
The notch
filter is not the greatest on the 891, but it exists.
A lot of folks talk about the 891 and how good it is for single sideband, which I agree. By the way, I have one in my car. I'm not. I hate the menu system, but otherwise I like it.
I'm with you on that one, brother.
I recently discovered.
That's a bowl of suck.
I recently discovered, and I didn't know this earlier. A lot of you already know this, so I was sleeping on it. The CW filtering on the 891 is fantastic. The narrow filter, if you activate the narrow filter, it is really good. Really, really good.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that.
Did that question
I'm actually getting an 891 this week, so I'm
did that question say what the context you wanted to use it for, though? Because if it's just for
no context.
If
Doesn't
it's
matter.
for SOTA and it's something that you need a lightweight radio, then
KX2.
It's lighter than a 7300.
It's KX2,
if you're going to go POTA, split the difference and get a 991A, Yaesu 991A. If you want a shack in the box and you want 2 and 70, if you want just HF, get a 7300.
Well, if you're shack in the box, sure. We explored all the paths. That was pretty good. Actually.
All the radios.
Well,
that was all good info. That was all.
I think the most interesting point was what...
We answered many questions, more than just that one individual's question.
Was.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I stick to my normal answer of I just want one of everything.
Yeah, if you buy them all, it makes it really easy.
This was a G90 question at some point, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
G90 versus
G90 versus 705.
Well, see, so obviously money is not an issue here, right? If we're comparing a G90 and a 705.
It was just an open question, though.
Yeah, right? I think they were saying that if they could save some money, that would be good. If they could save money, that'd be good.
But Patrick's example was great. If you're gonna save your money and buy a G90 and get a better antenna, or save your money and buy an 891 and get a better antenna.
For the price of the 7300. Yeah, for the price of 7300, you could get the 125B, which is a 100-watt amp, and a good antenna with it.
Well, for the price of 7,300, you can get 1,400.
That's putting lipstick on a pig.
I know, but the definitive answer for Richard's question, K6 DJ,
off shortly.
the definitive answer is the radio you need to get is N+1. It's always N+1.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right. Yeah,
you need more radios.
It's a great formula.
And you know how smart he is because that accent. That's
Australian.
Awesome.
That ain't some American math.
All right, let's give away a Buddy Hex.
Oh,
that was great.
Wow.
Let's give away.
I fixed it for you, Jim.
Do that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh wow.
Now he's
right hanging out with you boys.
Yeah, that works.
Your logo's upside right though, so just
Perfect.
Yeah, he's fancy. Mine would be upside down.
Always one, isn't there?
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
See, he's smart. I can't do that. Mine's just a picture. If I turn it upside down, it'll all be upside down.
He's on OBS.
I love it.
Oh, wait, no, it won't.
All right. So everybody is eligible. All 1,536, whatever the number was, is eligible to win the Buddy Hex. So I'm going to click this one time, and that's going to be it. And then we're probably going to just ad-lib for a few minutes until we hand it off to Rhea. So once again, a special thanks to everybody who joined us for the YouTubers Hamfest weekend. We have fun putting this on. I fully intend to do it again next year. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything, let us know. But we appreciate everyone being in the chats all weekend.
Maybe push it a week.
We that might be my only suggestion is we push it out a week.
Not on
that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Now, is it next weekend that's Father's Day or the following weekend?
It's next weekend.
Oh, maybe we do Father's Day weekend because then you can't argue with Dad if he wants to watch ham radio all weekend.
Yes.
Yes. Those of us who want to spend that with their own fathers might have something to say.
But
about
I'm
that,
a father, and I can do whatever I want. I could just.
I don't have that problem. I got one kid. She'll do what I tell her. So that's right.
Buy your dad a radio weekend, did you say?
Buy your dad a radio weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
I need to meet someone really quick.
Right. I will say that if you come forward with ideas and you have like all these criticisms, you're going to get pushed back in that you should make a channel and you bring those ideas and you make it happen in the next one because you got a year to get started.
Find your voice.
That's all right, Jason.
All right, here we are. We're going to click it, and this one person is going to win a brand new Buddy Hex from Buddy Hole.
Do it now.
Can't stand the
Click
tension.
it.
Send it.
Oh, good. It went up pretty far. 1247.
Got to the winner.
Ooh.
1247. I'm glad it went up that high. It's the first time it's gone up that high.
That's me. That's me.
1247.
Do you have access to the spreadsheet?
I do. I wrote
Austin. Oh, Victor Echo 7, Quebec Hotel.
International.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to.
We can't see that on the spreadsheet for full.
Let me
disclosure.
There's no
Thank
proof.
You for that.
There's no proof.
There's no proof.
It did happen.
And there's no proof. So right there, yeah, Austin Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel won the Buddy Hex. So I'll make sure that Chris is able to ship it to Canada, and if not, I'll work with him on that.
Let's just drive up there and do POTAs all the way and bring it to
Let's
him.
do it.
There you go.
Hand it across the wood line.
That's going to be in British Columbia.
I mean, I've heard I've heard worse ideas.
Yeah.
There is a part that you can freely walk across the border and visit people. You can go
We'll just have him meet us in Windsor. Say meet us in Windsor.
Nah, that's
the other side of the country for him.
Well, you don't want to get COVID again, do you? You don't want to get too close to Detroit.
Well, no, I was in Chicago. Chicago's the spreader.
Oh,
Chicago,
back home in a year.
Well, I want to do
saying Austin's a POTA guy too.
Oh, Austin's a POTA guy.
Nice.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Can I do some? I want to do some POTA with you, Mike. Can we meet halfway in Sydney? Is that all right?
That seems like a
how's
great
that
choice.
halfway?
Jason, switch your screens.
I'll start.
Well, I'll be driving and you'll be flying. That's halfway.
Well, no, I was just gonna.
You still got the list up.
paddle.
All right.
I see it. So is Austin in the chat?
I just want to stream.
So
you might be sleeping.
I don't know if
or working.
I don't know
it's gonna happen again, Jason. You've been chasing the same winner for like the last year, haven't you? It's happening again.
What do you mean chasing the same winner?
Didn't you say somebody won something and you've been trying to email them for like the last year and they never claim the prize.
Oh yeah.
Statute of
And you need to do what Mike does.
I was going to say that's
subscribers only in the chat on the day.
That is dedication.
There is still some chasing on there because you got to get their email address. There's no way nicely to pull their contact information.
No, their email address is on the spreadsheet.
No, on your spreadsheet, yes. But if you're pulling
hey,
it
hold
from
up.
the chat,
This guy has a YouTube channel too.
Does he?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Like a pretty young guy. Yeah.
I want to see the world's fastest Buddy Hex erection video. Can I say erection? It's the right word. Is it the wrong stream?
Well, it definitely wasn't Ham Radio TV. That's what I
no,
can say for
no,
sure.
it was not Ham Radio TV.
That was last year, guys. By the way, remember that he did that live.
Yes.
Yep.
That was
what was his call?
year?
Ham Radio TV.
No, the VE who just who just won.
Don't know.
VE7QH, right?
VE7
Quebec Hotel.
Yeah, QH.
Victor Echo 7 Quebec Hotel.
Oh yeah, he's done
Looks
a couple
like a
of videos.
young guy too.
There he is.
Yeah, he is.
Well, that's the best thing that could happen.
That's
Honestly,
right.
there's somebody making a
Subscribe.
video about this. It's gonna be awesome.
Sure.
Heck yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Subscribe to him.
He's only got 14 subscribers, but he's
subscribers.
He's only got like 4 videos though.
So this is going to encourage him.
Yeah.
It's going to blow him up, and he's going to be on the next YouTubers Hamfest. Watch this.
I hope so.
That's right.
It could happen.
With a Buddy
Kick
Hex
me
review
off.
video.
Get a better looking screen here.
Oh my gosh!
so
Ham Radio TV.
Ham Radio TV.
We literally said his name. He's there.
Yeah. We're bad mouthing.
Kidding me.
We're bad mouthing
even
your
talk
hex
about the
your hex beam
moustache
building
anymore, the
skills.
dirty
You were
mode.
Come on, that
slow.
was his
You were
last
slow.
video.
Those are rookie numbers you posted. Rookie numbers.
That's
Dude,
right.
that's
That
creepy.
was his last
like,
video.
You know he's been lurking in the shadows for like the last
That's
year.
wild, man.
And
That's
then,
wild.
Like, he just came out of my
Has he
wall.
still got the handlebar
That
mustache,
was,
the dirty
that
mo?
was like a
So-
Freddie
I
Mercury
know.
mustache.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk in Discord much anymore. So I don't know.
He's
I haven't
busy.
seen him
He's
in a
been
while.
doing his
He
motorcycle
ghosted
stuff.
us.
He's been listening.
No, he's been
To
busy.
be fair,
He's
he
got
told us he was like, "I'm
To be
yeeting."
fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
Be fair.
I found another hobby and like I love you guys, but I'm out. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He says he's been in and out.
He posted a video.
How's that
3
Buddy
months
Hex
ago.
going for you, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not using that thing, by the
Yeah.
way, I'm in California too.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
he's still
Have you
probably
seen my
trying to
watch?
put it up. That's why he hasn't been making any videos.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm gonna put this up in like 10 minutes. Watch.
Just put it mobile on the back of the motorbike. It's fun.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I love mine. I'll be using it next month at Field Day.
I'll tell you what, dude.
So-
We've used that antenna several times now.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
not only you
It's
and I,
freaking
Jason,
rad.
but when I went to Washington with Matt,
Yeah,
A4MQ and the We40X guys, of course, we're using the Buddy Hex.
Mhm.
And we had the Pentaplexer there. So there's like 4 of us all on the same antenna. And it's like we're in northwest part of the United States, right? And we just point
Yeah.
this way and just all the stations start coming in.
That thing is freaking. I mean, the
Yeah.
first time I ever set it up at the hunting lease, I was just I was pointed. I think I was pointed north, and some guy. Of course, I'm in Texas, and right in the center of
Where?
the country, Texas, center of the
Where is
country.
he?
You sure?
Where is-
And I'm
where is he?
pointed north.
It's
I'm trying
one
to
of
make a
our
point.
I
smaller
only have
states,
so much
Hayden.
whiskey
And
left,
like-
guys.
And then like
Tiny
I
state.
think it was this station in like Pennsylvania
Uh,
was he was either working POTA or he's working a I don't remember. So I went back. He was calling CQ, so I went back to him. He's like, "Wow, loud signal," and I wasn't
Yeah.
even pointed at him. I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah,
This
well,
thing
that's
works.
the thing. But
Hey.
the great thing about that is, so like we're working in Washington.
yeah,
We're working straight up East Coast, like Maine
Right.
to Florida. Done.
yeah."
We started fading out, so we started turning the beam. Well, Matt Antenna Boy went out there.
Antenna boy.
Antenna boy.
So then, like as the day goes on, now we're pointed towards like Baja California and South America and all that stuff. And it's just and then they start coming back.
Yeah.
And this is all on the Buddy Hex.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the mast, you just use your finger to turn it with the crank, you know.
It's a field day
Forget
champion.
about it.
Particularly with the bandpass filters, it's a field day champion because you
Are
put
they
up one
available
antenna
to buy yet?
and you get the whole. How many bands is it? Six bands, 5 bands? Yeah, so you could technically have 6 radios running in a field day setup with bandpass filters, and you're good to go. It's awesome.
Well, technically not for field day because 12 and 17 are two of those 6 bands.
Yeah. Sure.
But yes, but that's why I bought for mine. I bought a they make that pentaplexer, which is 5 bands.
Yes.
It's everything but 6. But for mine, I bought the DX Engineering version of the triplexer, which will do 10, 15, and 20 because I'm like, this is perfect for field day.
Yeah.
So we can set 3 radios up on field day, which we did that at winter field day, and then 10 was dead. I made a few contacts on 15, but not much. But I'm going to do that again because 10's been alive lately.
Of course.
So
He
hopefully
said that before field day. 10's been alive. We're going to work it.
Well,
is the Buddy Hex still? Is it available to buy yet? Because he wasn't shipping them, or he wasn't doing them for a little while.
He's got so the last I talked, Chris was supposed to be on tonight, and he wasn't feeling well after field day after Hamvention, like many of us. I traded several texts with him today. He's fine, but he's got a lot of other stuff going on right now, so he wasn't able to make it tonight. But the last time I talked to him specifically about the Buddy Hex, he has all the parts and materials in his warehouse, and he had 2 or 3 of his guys quit on him, so he's down manpower to build all this stuff.
That man has more work than
I know
anybody
it.
we
I know.
Like,
yeah,
he's crazy busy.
And he had now hiring signs up at Hamvention, and I'm like, hey, which he wasn't the only one. I saw several booths at Hamvention with now hiring signs up.
Honestly, all the companies need good social media managers. They all really do.
And web designers. Can we get the websites out of the 90s?
Websites, Jesus Christ. All the money they make, and those websites are stuck in 1998.
I know it.
Do I fax you my order? Is it a fax kind of thing? What do I do?
I love RNL. I love RNL, but that website.
I don't want to
single.
I don't want to single out.
Is there a pneumatic tube I send my order in, or how does this work?
I think HRO is stringing the tin can. Their website's worse. Trying to find.
There was a particular ham radio. I don't want to say outlet because it wasn't them. There was a particular ham radio seller company that I don't want to name them, but they had a full page advert in the Australian Amateur Radio magazine, which comes out every 2 months here in Australia. It's a US company, right? Now
they don't ship there.
They do ship here, but their presence on social media and elsewhere is very poor. And I kind of wondered, why are you spending money on advertising in a country that you're probably not going to get that many sales on, but you won't do social media stuff? If you own a ham radio company out there, you got to get on it.
Y'all was saying RNL is worse than HRO. For RNL, all you do is type in the model number. Their search function works great.
And then everybody knows the 95 search icon.
I mean, you know.
Because all new hams know the model number of the radio they want to buy.
Even
that's true.
The little tiny postage stamp pictures.
If you don't know the model number of the radio you want to buy, I suggest going to YouTube. There's this new thing called YouTube. And myself or Josh or several of these guys will tell you exactly what model number you should be. We won't agree with each other on it, but we will tell you which model number you should buy.
Hey,
I don't think that's a fair statement to say, Jason.
Even MFJ updated their website.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
All the way up to 2005 or so.
Their website's fairly
And
decent
they now accept PayPal. They never did.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bless their hearts.
Mike leaving the room shot. That's a new camera angle from Mike leaving, yeeting out of here.
He's just gone down the corridor and all we can hear.
VE7HQ just tripled his sub. Somebody put in the chat.
He's like
I checked a minute ago and it was 46.
It's all the way up to like 50.
He's gonna wake up tomorrow and he's gonna be like, "What what happened to me?" And then he's gonna be, and then he's gonna check his email and say, "Hey, you want a hex beam?" And he's gonna.
Why
really
do you think
happy.
He's asleep though? He's in your time zone.
No, he's like West Coast. He's West Coast.
Canada.
He's British.
Oh,
he's
so
British
early.
Columbia. Yeah.
Well, then he's in Josh's time zone.
That's like
so he's still awake.
It's like lunchtime.
Probably eating dinner. Yeah.
Canadians don't go to sleep at 6 o'clock.
His last video was 3 months
in
ago,
chat.
so somebody needs to send him a memo and tell him to get on it. We expect more out of a YouTube channel.
Well,
I already sent him a message.
on,
We
son.
expect
Not
some
sleeping
videos
ever.
of that.
Well, to be fair, he's beating ham radio TV.
True. It's true.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
That was below the belt, but so worth it.
That was right straight over the bow.
He can do an unboxing video of the Buddy Hex. That'd be great.
Yes, he should totally do that.
Yeah.
He should absolutely do that.
I sent him a message on Instagram like, "Hey, be sure to put some videos up there in Jenna, man."
He's got.
Seriously.
But did you give him context though? You just won the buddy hex. That's how we found.
No,
it.
I didn't give him any contact. I give him any contact.
Good. You didn't give me any contact.
I just said congrats on your win. That's it.
He's gonna get that buddy hex built before you get the DX Commander built, though.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I've built my buddy hex like 20 times though. So I mean, if you want to compare apples to apples, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, if you want to compare apples to apples, I've done the buddy hex build numerous times. So
good. Actually, that's a really good question. So since you've assembled it so many times, any degradation of the parts or anything like that? It's still completely
not
solid?
that no.
That's
Aerial
awesome.
firefighter. Apparently.
That's awesome.
Do you get bad UV
now,
over there?
What's Mike doing?
If you leave it up,
yes, we have the sun.
But,
yeah.
Well,
that's
what Matt did. He did that in the Florida sun. He basically folded that thing over in 50-mile-an-hour winds, I think.
Mine's folded over before.
Fine.
We had some winds at Winter Field Day a couple years ago. Mine folded over and it popped right back with.
I can't
with
stop watching Mike.
But you got the MassWorks mask too, right? So does Matt.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Matt's got the same thing. Yeah.
Bud,
good stuff.
Chris's dad, Bud, he's had his up for 3 years.
That's impressive.
At his home in I think he's in California, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's in California, but he's had his up for like 3 years.
I got a funny email today that because I did an MFJ hex beam video, an infamous one which no one should go and watch, and I got an email today, and all it said, there was no subject line, and it just said, "I have the MFJ model number. The poles won't go in." And I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? Why are you sending me
He wants a push.
What do you want me to do about it?
I'm not MFJ.
Get some Vaseline. I mean, right?
All right.
He needs some milk.
It is 8:43, and Rhea's going live in 2 minutes. So
hey, Rhea.
Let me take this opportunity to say thank you once again to all the watchers, all the viewers, all the subscribers that happen to view all of these great videos and fun times that we've had over the last 2 days. This is very fun for us. And I really appreciate you guys being out there. So, YouTubersHamfest.com, once again, somebody asked about this earlier, has links to most of our channels. Those of you in the YouTube community, if you're not on YouTubersHamfest.com, we will get you added over there if you want to be. But congratulations to all the winners. Go watch Rhea's Encore kit build with Joe K0NEB. Should be a fun stream over there as well. And we will catch you guys next week on one of these channels. So 73 to all, and everybody wave goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
See you guys.
See you.